Alrighty, welcome ladies and gentlemen, Jedi and Sith to another video. Now, we've got Galactic challenges, but what is it? Well, really, you want these rewards right down here. These rewards you get by earning tickets, and as you can see, as you earn tickets, you keep getting and improving your rewards, and you get little milestones in between, such as this one, which I'm only like 3 away from getting. Now, really, you want these big crates. It's just like Galactic challenges, this conquest, and you can earn these tickets by completing feats and battles. As you can see here, there are feats for the entire conquest. There are also tickets earned through completing the individual battles. As you see, you get 3 per battle, so I only need to complete 1 more battle to get that next milestone. In the end, you get 12 key cards because of feats on the boss battle. Now, that is not the only place where you get these feats, because also in each sector they have feats, such as these ones: Lucky Shot, Flawless Victory, and Critical Success, earning even more tickets. That's how you get full tickets. As you can see, each one has different ones. This one has Jedi, Super Support, and the list goes on. Each sector, each battle has an amount of tickets you can get, and these tickets drive up how many you have, obviously, and also will get you better rewards. Now, as we go here into Sector 3, you can see as it does climb, it gets harder and harder to complete these. But as you do so, you can also check your rewards down here, which then, as you go in, you can see you keep earning and gaining. Now, let's show you your inventory. The inventory portion of this game is very interesting. You can collect data discs, which these data discs are pretty much modifiers for your team. As you can see, you got Turn Meter Decay. I'm not going to go over each one specifically. I can make that a separate video if you guys want. But you earn these data cards from these data disc stockpiles. They give you certain buffs, certain status effects, which can amplify certain teams. And as your characters get weaker, guess what? You can also give them higher stats. These data discs are stored in your inventory, and you keep collecting them, and you can only have 12 capacity. Each one has 1, 2, 3 capacity, even 4 as you start getting higher and higher. And that's really what you're kind of going for to help you earn more tickets. Now, there's also these scavengers, and you can get gear as well as consumables. These consumables can increase your stamina or regain stamina, as you can see over here, or they can modify certain stats, such as this speed booster, which has a duration of 4 battles and gives me 16% bonus speed. You got some med packs, which make it so you have more health steal, techs, which give you buffs or debuff the enemy, and I've got this potency one as well, as you can see, stored up. Just because if you ever go up against a team got high tenacity, you slap that on an Empire team, all of a sudden they can get through it. But as you can see here, here's like a health pack. It gives you health steal for 2 battles. That's what the duration is. And I'm fairly certain that's 2 completed battles. Now, and then let's try and find the text real quick. Let me look through these. As you can tell, there's a lot. And that's why it can get a little overwhelming. Like, there's a lot of information to take in. Here they are. So like the mending shield, they recover protection when they recover health. Or the tether shield, which inflicts ability block for 2 turns on the enemy. Oops, and my game crashed. Well, that's awkward. Can we cut that out? Yeah, all right. All right. What was it that we were talking about again? Oh, yes, that's right. Your Conquest Inventory. Now, each Conquest Inventory, you've got all this data cards. You equipped them. You've gotten your theory crafting running wild. And, well, you can remove them for 5 tickets if you've already equipped them. As you can see, you got your med packs, got your techs, got your boosters. It separates them very nicely. It'd be nice if maybe they could let you know which each were. But that's a different discussion. Over here, at the end of each sector, is really where you get some of the best data cards. I haven't seen a good one for a while. Sector 1 had a great one that I passed up, and I really regret it. But in the end, the goal is to get these rewards. These sweet Razor Crest shards, the Injector Salvage, the Gear 12 Plus, the Gear 12, just regular gear. You got Zetas, you've got slicing materials. It is awesome. And that's what you're going for. So you're trying to get as many tickets as possible. You do that through completing the feats, through completing the battles. Now, I just want to talk about a little bit about like some of the things I think could be improved, because I really like this game mode. So let's hop into it real quick. And my first issue is these data disk management. Right now you can't tap and just hold on it. It's really annoying. You have to actually click on it, equip it, and then read the text to figure out, and then it pops back. And I mean, it's easy to remove. You just click the X. But I just really wish like you could tap and hold, just tap, hold, and it gives you that entire text over there on the left instead of having to equip them. I mean, fortunately, it doesn't cost you anything. And I mean, if you could make the same argument for consumables, but it's not as bad. You just tap on it, it instantly pulls up. That's what I want with those data cards. And I mean, you can sort them and exit back out and see all of them just like that by tapping again. But just really, I need to see some management, because I love that you don't have to keep coming back here to go into inventory. You can just go down there to right, click inventory, you pop in here. See, just right down there on the right, you click it, it takes you in. But then you have to equip all your data disks to even see what's going on. My final, or second complaint, I guess you could say, is not being able to know the enemy speed. You can see I got 16% speed, but I can't see what Darth Revan's speed is. And so I have to go in blind to this battle. And right here I'm using Grand Moff Tarkin to make sure that my Vader goes first, that him and Thrawn get 30 bonus speed, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know how fast that Darth Revan team is. And that's annoying, because you can then end up losing the battle. And guess what? That's exactly what happens in this one. I could have taken in a regular Imperial Trooper team, won, I'm fairly certain, but I don't know what the speed is, and they never tell me. Now that's a misplay right there. I should have basicked around and then saber throw. I contemplated just forfeiting right there, but I was like, you know what? Let's see. If I can cycle back around with saber throw, maybe I can win it. Spoiler, I don't. But I just wish that you could like tap and hold and it pulls up the character menu, because obviously you've already got the speeds there. It'd just be nice to be able to know what we're actually getting from the characters. Like, what am I going up against here? Otherwise, I love the game mode, and I don't know what else to say. I love the stamina effect, and I can explain that to you, and I'll show it to you as well here after this battle. Hop in right here, we'll pull up Emperor Palpatine, because he's at 50% stamina. And if you click on the little plus, which is a little difficult on phone, you can see he's dropped drastically in his speed, his health and damage has decreased, his mastery's decreased, and you can see the current, which is what's happened after stamina, and the max. And I'm going to explain why I like this, actually, because it forces you to think outside the box and use your entire roster. Now, my one complaint is that's gonna suck for newer players. Like mid-game players, this is awesome. I'd consider myself a mid-game player. End-game players, it's awesome, because they don't just get to blow through it with their Galactic Legend, which actually might make some people frustrated, but I think is really cool. If you look here at Vader, who is at 97%, his stats haven't dropped as much, but there's still a decrease. Now, I do hope that Capital Games have done normal and hard difficulty. I hope they add an easy difficulty for like new beginner players who just reached level 85. But this is this Darth Revan battle that I was talking about from earlier, and I'm gonna take in my Empire. I'm gonna show you through my ideas, how to beat it. Let's get going. Alrighty, So because I've already failed this once, I know my Vader's gonna go first. I wish I could just know that I could use just Veer's lead with Imperial Troopers, but we're gonna just this time remember my mistake. Go around basic, build up some damage, because we're gonna be getting, here in a second I'll pull it up, we're getting 50% offense, 25% critical chance, and 50% critical damage, a bunch of other bonuses, and 6% offense per the 6 stacks of Emperor's Trap, which means when we yeet Darth Malik there, boom, Vader gets another turn. We're just going to Force Crush, get some more dots. We're going to throw Veers under the bus, call it a Mass Swarm, which isn't a Mass Swarm because there's only 2 Imperial Troopers. We're going to Fracture Sith Empire Troopers so we can get around. We're going to throw down some debuffs. That's unfortunate. That's alright, though. We're going to then... I was going to focus on Bastila, but one of their unique buffs is this Mark Effect. I'm not exactly certain how it works because I haven't looked at it, which is a mistake by me, and I'll show you where you can find those. But here we go. We're trying to get out this team. No, reduce some turn mirror, which we actually can't do because they've got debuffs. They take out one, but now Vader's unleashed. We're gonna yeet Bastila, get rid of Sith Empire Trooper, basic over on, well actually, let's get Force Crush. Now basic, now yeet again, and finish him up. We complete it, and we're gonna get victory. We're gonna get 2 stars, which means we're gonna get 2 credits. We're gonna get some stuff, and also we got a feat as well. And now you can tell right down here, we can get that next reward, claim it, because we got 3, more than 3. Now I get to claim a data disc from the back, and I've got a lot of debuff dismantlers, so I'm just going to pick the caustic emissions. Alright, now let's back out here, and we've unlocked Sector 4 with the Sith Eternal. I like the Fog of War, but I'm not able to see everything that's going to be hitting me, but I can still see it in front. Now I said I'd show you where those like little bonuses are, and you can scroll past the feats, which are grayed out right now, which is really annoying, but let's keep going over. You can keep pressing arrow to the modifiers. You got the greater good here, which if the boss has no marked allies at the start of their turn, they randomly mark one of their allies for 3 turns. If that unit dies while they have this mark, the boss gains that unit's health, protection, speed, and offense, which would have been nice to know, but we didn't, and that's okay. So again, the feats are grayed out. Sometimes you can just go back. I've completed the No Republic one, but it also looks like there's one for critical hits, lucky shot, and also flawless victory. And that'll get you more of those key cards. Now each of these like battles, they have these modifiers. You got like over prepared, you got malicious minions. So each of them has these little tiny special buffs for each of their characters. And if you'd like, leave comments down below about what you'd like to see. If you have any questions, if you want me to show you how like I beat each of these bosses and some potentials to beat them, feel free to let me know. And as always, this has been the Grand Admiral, and end transmission.